This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Soldier Field. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Mitchell Trubisky taking the field to lead Chicago. Trubisky, the Ohio native, went to North Carolina, then drafted by these Bears as the number 2 pick in 2017.
I talk with people around the league about Mitchell Trubisky when he's coming out of North Carolina. Those had questions about him. It often centered in on the fact that he was only a one-year starter and wondered why he couldn't beat out the guy ahead of him beforehand. I just locked in on the athletic ability, the accuracy, and then once he got the football, how the team responded to him. I think his upside is big.
Mike 4-4. It's been a long day for you. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check, check.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
44, Mike. 44. That's good.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. 44 is Mike. Check, check.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen.
Go, run.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mike, 45.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit
gun, it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On first down, Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his... It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. Third and goal. Out of the gun, Trubisky. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's fourth down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up.
All right, we will be starting in about 10 minutes.
In fact, many NFL scouts thought he might be better suited to play receiver, but always believed in himself, always wanted to be a quarterback, and continues to prove his worth at that position in the NFL.
Taylor and the Chargers come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll throw from the gun. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle.
Sorry about that. Sorry you guys couldn't hear me there for a bit, but I forgot to add my mic to the stream, so that was my fault. But we are in the just chatting section of the Taco Discord if anybody would like to join in the conversation today. Fortunately, I won't have a face cam today because I am doing this on doing a different setup with this probably for the near future. But like I said, everybody is more than welcome to join.
Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's third and short.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And fighting down inside the 25. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tyrod Taylor, 46 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I...
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started, and people can jump in if they want. Oh, okay, Visions. You're good. Everything sounding okay from your end? Word. Alright, so I'm actually going to start with the last question that I have for this week and do that one first, just because I think it'd be fun, something different. But question is, what is your favorite sports movie? My all-time favorite sports movie is a movie called Vision Quest. It's a movie, I believe, that was done in late 80s. Being that I have wrestled a large portion of my life, starting when I was 3. This movie was definitely one that I would go to a lot as far as watching. It is a wrestling movie. It has to do with a high school wrestler and the struggles that he had while wrestling through high school. A close second is Remember the Titans. Absolutely love Remember the Titans. Everybody in chat is more than welcome to respond as well. What you guys' favorite sports movie would be. Alright. Fucking phone. Next question I have is The Longest Yard. Oh, you're talking the newer one. So that's the one with Adam Sandler in it, right? I believe Adam Sandler was in that. I could be wrong. My next question I got here is, are you okay with the final college football playoff rankings that came out? If you didn't see them or didn't watch the show, Monkey Tar spin off to a British film Mean Machine. Interesting. Ace Ventura. He was saving a dolphin from the Miami Dolphins after all. I mean, I don't know if I would necessarily class it as a sports movie. I mean, some sports shit apparently was going on. I've never actually watched it from start to finish, so I don't know. But I guess my thought being it's like solely, sports is all around. It's basically the main part of the movie, I guess. I've never seen Mean Machine Monkey. Might have to see if I can check that out at some point. Watch Ace Ventura, it's great. Yeah, I don't know. Jim Carrey for me is very hit or miss. Like I like a lot of his stuff, but I also hate a lot of his stuff. So all right, let me pull up in case no one has seen the latest rankings here. Let me pull them up. You peed yourself from laughing so hard. Yeah, I can definitely get that. Let's see. Rankings. There we go. All right. So, in case you hadn't gotten the latest rankings, I think it was this past weekend, they put Alabama 1, Michigan 2, Georgia 3, Cincinnati 4, Notre Dame 5, and Ohio State 6. I don't think Alabama should be 1. I honestly felt that Michigan should have been 1. Alabama. Mine would have been Michigan 1, Alabama 2, Georgia 3, Cincinnati 4. I'm fine with Notre Dame being 5, but I thought Baylor should have been 6, not Ohio State. They did beat Georgia. Yeah. I mean they did beat Georgia. However, I felt that Michigan deserved the 1 spot over Alabama. But I definitely didn't think that Ohio State should have been 6. Appreciate you, Visions. Yeah, I am in Discord just chatting. If you guys would like to join me on Discord, you are more than welcome to. Yeah, Cincinnati is still unbeaten. Oh yeah, Cincinnati is definitely going to be the underdogs because their first game in the playoff is against Alabama, so they were definitely going to be underdogs. Oh, absolutely. I would have been happy with Cincinnati moving up from 4. I didn't think it was honestly going to happen, so I was okay with them staying at number 4. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely glad that they made it in. My biggest issue with the entire with the first 6 is I I don't think that Ohio State should have been above them. Oh, thank you, Marie. I appreciate you. Thanks for the sub. Or the continued sub, resub. I'm not sure. Give Marie a quick shout out here.
There's still 2 riders somewhere though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
This
they're
guy just
definitely had
died, though.
my, like I said, my biggest issue with the entire thing was Baylor not being above Ohio State.
Hold on, I gotta clip that.
Mainly because of the fact that Baylor did win the Big 12 championship game. Ohio State didn't play in it, so my thought being Baylor should have been ahead of them. But that is my thought on that one. But I definitely see your point. If Cincinnati beats Bama, you're going to root for them. Yeah, I'll be rooting for Cincinnati. The 2 teams I'm going to be rooting for is probably going to be Cincinnati and Georgia. But I'd be okay with Cincinnati versus Michigan. My hope would be Cincinnati versus Michigan in the national championship game. I don't see that happening, but we can hope. Next question that I got here. Do you watch most, if not all, of the college games, or do you only watch the national championship game? I'm a huge lover of college football. I can remember growing up with my dad, we would actually have like friends come over. Each of them would bring a TV. So by the time it was all said and done, we'd have like 6 TVs going with various football games going on. Yeah, Monkey, I kind of figured you'd be at a none there, bud. But yeah, we used to have like 6 TVs going on at once with each TV having a different game. But I love college football. I will watch it. It doesn't matter if I have a team I like in it or not. I will watch a college football game all day, every day. So I usually try to watch as many of the college games as I can, as far as during bowl time. But you don't know much about college ball. Yeah, I get that, Monkey. Marie don't really watch sports. Yeah, it happens. You basically watch the highlights. Yeah. Trust me, I completely. You watch the bowl game. That's awesome. I can definitely understand how you feel about that. I grew up in Nebraska, and I am not a Nebraska Cornhuskers fan. I will root for their college wrestling team, but that is the only time you will ever see me rooting for Nebraska ever. Every other sport, I am Oklahoma Sooners all the way. Always have been, always will be. But yeah, I try to do the same thing. I try to watch all of them if I can. It used to be that me and my dad would get together every year, and all we would do is sit down, watch college football, drink a beer, eat some food, and that was all we did all day long. The only thing you know is from Friday Night Lights. I mean, You talking the TV series, or are you talking the movie, or both? I mean, either one is good. I liked the movies, and I did watch the TV show. It was pretty good too. Both, yeah. Fair enough, man. All right. The next question that I got: are you going to watch the Winter Olympics? And if so, what sport in the Olympics are you most interested in seeing? I do plan on watching the Olympics. I won't be watching it on February 3rd because that is Super Bowl day, and I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. But I will be watching the Winter Olympics. The one that I watched the most during the Winter Olympics is probably... it's a toss-up between bobsledding and the speed skating. But I also find myself, for whatever strange reason, I will sit there and watch curling for like hours. Luge, bobsledding. Oh yeah, the high jump is pretty cool too. I always forget about the snowboarding. I always end up missing it somehow. So I never really get to see it other than like the highlights that they'll show. But the snowboarding is pretty cool too. Up? I was glad that they finally added it as a
Can you hear me?
An Olympic sport. I don't know. I will sit there and watch curling for like hours, and I don't understand why. I don't... like, I kind of know what's going on, but not really. Like, I don't know. I find it entertaining.
Can you hear me, Renegade?
Maybe it's just because it's different. I don't know. Hey, I see you, Visions.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man.
I had a moment to pop in here, and yeah, I'm with you on the curling. I'll sit there and watch that shit for hours.
I don't know why. It's just I don't know.
Don't either. I don't either. But I'll sit there and watch it. It kind of reminds me of that. What is that? That bar tabletop game where you got the salt on the board, or whatever you call it.
Oh, the shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard. There you go. Reminds me of that, and I freaking love playing that.
Monkey said curling is satisfying to watch.
It is.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what it is about fucking curling, but my dad got me started on that shit, and I can't fucking stop.
I know, right? I was watching it at 30 Bowl one day, having a. I guess in the UK they would call it a pint, but I just call it like a 24-ounce beer.
Right.
And just watching it, and like I couldn't take my freaking eyes off of it.
I know. It's
like for like 3 hours, I just sat there getting drunk watching fucking curling. I'm just like, oh god, this is actually entertaining.
It's strangely relaxing. I don't get it.
I know, right?
Monkey just said beer.
Beer. I gotta get back into your chat. This is hard to do from a phone.
Right. Oh my. Anybody else got anything to bring up? I don't want to end it this early, but it's very tactical.
Very tactical. Yeah,
it is.
I've noticed there's a strategy to curling, and I haven't quite put my finger on it yet, but I know there's a strategy to it, and it just looks like something I wouldn't be able to do. One, I can't ice skate, and two, I don't have to really do housework, so the whole like sweeping thing, I don't do.
Right. I mean, you don't really need to skate. You just need slippery shoes so you can slide on your knees. I mean, granted, I somehow managed to like bust my ass somehow. But I mean, that's neither here nor there.
The
Oh,
most favorite game of any sports you remember as a kid. You know what I remember as a kid? Out on the playground, you got them tetherball poles, and everybody would line up for them. I remember tetherball.
yeah. I was gonna say tetherball, or like the one that we used to play all the time was Foursquare.
Foursquare, there you go.
And then we always had dodgeball. Yeah,
Dodgeball.
Big Bad just
Yeah.
said that too. Um, I used to get in trouble with dodgeball or even kickball because I would constantly
Oh yeah.
fucking bean people in the head, and then I'd get in trouble.
Oh yeah. I'd aim for the face every fucking time. I'd get in trouble too.
I do remember playing kickball the one time in gym, and apparently my shoe was slightly untied, and I kicked the
Oops.
ball, and somebody got smacked in the face with my shoe.
Oops.
Monkey
Name
said,
a
"Okay, so
British bulldog.
I'm not sure I know what that is."
I don't either. You should Google it real quick because I got like too many shit open on my phone.
It's
NFL
basically
without the ball.
NFL without the ball.
So it's a UFC battle royal, basically.
I mean, every man for himself, and you just run.
Yeah. You just run and hit people. Fuck it. Let's go.
Right? I feel like I used to do that just for fun.
Right?
That's hilarious.
I'll have to look that up. I'm actually kind of curious.
But yeah, I always had fun playing kickball. Best athlete of the 90s? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jeez. Oh
Fucking
God, I can't
hell.
remember his name. Oscar, was it quarterback or wide receiver? Tommy Frazier,
He was a quarterback.
quarterback. There you go.
As much as I hated Nebraska, I loved watching
Have
that
to do
dude play.
that. I know, right?
Dude
That dude
was,
did magic.
yeah. I'm trying to find one here. Yeah, find one. Trying to figure out my shit here. I might have to go with, if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure he played in the 90s. Yeah, he did. And that would be Derek Thomas. Derek Thomas was my dude.
Gotcha.
What's crazy is
Sorry, I'm not very.
I still have one of
Keep
his
going.
jerseys in my house. I just can't wear it no more.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not very talkative.
Oh, you're good, bro.
I got whatever Shiloh got.
Yeah, that shit's so fun. My favorite sports quote. Actually, if you have access to watching ESPN at the moment, they are actually going through and doing. They call it Jimmy V Week. Um, he was a coach in I think the 80s, but he has his own cancer organization. And when he was at the ESPYS, the year he was, months before he ended up passing away from cancer, his quote was, "Don't give up, don't ever give up." And that is something that I hold with me, and I use a lot.
Before I gotta dip out, mine is from dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Monkey.
But I do gotta get going.
All
Work's
right, man.
calling me.
I appreciate you stepping in, bro.
Hey, yeah, no problem, bud. I'll talk to you later.
Later, bro. Monkey says, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I mean, there could be worse quotes. I mean, Muhammad Ali had a lot, but excuse me. Anybody else got any topics or questions they want brought up? We can discuss them quick. Big Bad Best Ali quote: "I am the greatest." Yeah. If you was a Pro Bowl player, what would you be, and the best ability you'd have? Um, I would obviously be a football player. Um, and my best ability would probably be the ability to be able to rush the quarterback. Um, I wasn't necessarily bad at it when I was playing football, but I definitely could have been better. So that would definitely be an ability that I would want. The ability to. I mean, you're not wrong there, Big Bad. You are not wrong. Tank. Yeah, the ability to score with the hot cheerleaders. I mean, you're not wrong. Big Bad, you got any questions you want? For favorite sports game on a console, that one's an easy one for me. That was Madden. It still is Madden. Um, I've played every Madden game ever made. Um, I enjoy them. I mean, they're getting frustrating anymore because it's the same game over and over and over again. Luckily, the last couple years they've implemented some implemented some changes that were for the better. Which Madden game is the best? Oh, good lord. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to go old school and go with like I think it was Madden '94 for the Super Nintendo. That was probably I used to play that game religiously. Like that was all the time. That was the first game that I played, and I finally had beat my dad. And then from that point on, my dad has never played a Madden game against me since then. But I'd have to go old school and go Madden '94. Being I think it was '94. It was either '94 or '96. That was on Super Nintendo. Tecmo Bowl, I had that. Yep, I used to play the shit out of that too. I used to jump back and forth because I had a Nintendo, I had an NES and I had an SNES, and I used to jump back and forth playing Madden on the SNES, and then if I got tired of playing that, then I'd jump over and play some Tecmo Bowl. Yeah, I think you might be right on that one, Monkey. I think 13 was the one where you had to upgrade your stuff in like the career mode or whatever. Any other topics you guys got? Thoughts on Pittsburgh Penguins being sold to Fenway Sport? What does it do for the NHL? I'm not too familiar with NHL. It's not a sport that I necessarily follow a whole lot. I do have a team that I like, but I don't. Like, is Fenway Sport like another like program? What's up, Titan? And no, I'm not a ball boy. Um, so I'm not. I don't know how to answer that one, Monkey. Who do I got winning? Who do you got winning the college football playoff? If I had my choice, I'd like to see Cincinnati win. Um, but if I go with my gut, I would probably have to go with Georgia. LeBron James owns the company that bought the NHL team. Like, I'm fine with him buying it. I'm hoping he's not like planning on, like uprooting the team and, whatever. Like, I'd like him to keep the team in Pittsburgh. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I just don't want him to like be like, "Oh, we bought it and now we're just going to remove it." You know what I mean? Like, if he buys it and as long as he, keeps the team or whatever, I'm cool with that. I'd like to see Michigan or Cincinnati, so it'd be someone different. Yeah, I get that too. I'm really hoping Alabama doesn't. Like, I'm honestly hoping I would just love to see Alabama get stomped on by Cincinnati in their first game. Like, right off the bat, Cincinnati just stomp them dry, and then we don't have to worry about it. Because then at that point, I don't care who wins. I'm fine with any of the other three. I just don't want Alabama to win. Yes. Yeah, Alabama won last year. Alabama's won it a lot. All right. If you guys don't have any more questions here, I'm going to look and see who's on that we can raid. And we'll raid out real quick. Oh, you're good. If you could sign any player for your team, who and why? Any player for my team. Oh, Jesus. I mean, quite honestly, several years ago, I probably would have said LeBron James. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head right now that I can be like, ooh, I would definitely want that dude. Because I know there had been, people had always talked about LeBron James and him possibly, what he could be like if he was on the football field or whatever. I think it would have been fun to see. I don't know how well he would have done at it. Considering his athletic ability, I would say he probably would have been just fine. But that would have been my choice. I can't think of anybody like currently that I'd be like, absolutely, I want that guy. Oh, Shaq. Yeah, he would have been a good choice back in the day. Dude was definitely a bully on the basketball court. I know that. Yeah, he was. Yeah, his offensive game not so much, but yeah, his defense was really good. Yeah, he was definitely a beast in the day. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. What sport would I play if I couldn't play football? Um, I don't know. I think I would probably have to go back to my roots and go with wrestling. What the fuck ever, Titan? Or a leotard makes it. What the hell ever? Oh, there you go. Give Titan some shout outs. He loves those. What sport would you guys play, Monkey and Titan? Big Bad, if you're still in here, you can answer too. Hockey. What was the question? What sport would you want to play? If you were to pick a sport, what would it be? I'm too fat and lazy. Okay, if you were in athletic shape, what would the sport be? Sailing or rugby? I'd be okay with rugby too. Like I did watch some of that during the Summer Olympics, and that shit was fun. I want to be the guy in the showers with the cheerleaders. I mean, they should make that a sport. I mean, it wouldn't be appropriate for TV. It would be entertaining though. Yeah. Oh, right on, Titan. That's cool. Worth it. Yeah. I mean, might be a lot of prison time on that, but hey, as long as you're happy, right? All right. Yeah, yeah. You definitely would be the guy dropping the soap afterward. Yeah, and that's just no fun for nobody. I mean, it'd be fun for the person that was doing it to you, but all right. If you guys have any suggestions for someone to raid, you can put it in chat. We will raid out. What the fuck ever? Oh, whatever, Titan. Hey, Hustle, what's going on? Just getting ready to wrap things up here on the Talk About Sports show. Getting ready to raid out. I do appreciate everybody coming in. It's been fun. Oh, you're good. You're good, Hustle. There's always next week. I'll be back again next week at 11 p.m. Eastern. Or 11 a.m. Eastern, not p.m. 11 a.m. Eastern on Thursdays is the Talk About Sports. We will be doing it the same way. We'll be in Discord in the Just Chatting section with next week's episode as well. Um, So if you guys want to jump in the Discord next week, more than welcome. Everybody is welcome to come. My birthday was yesterday. Yeah, my birthday was yesterday. I turned 34 yesterday. I'm getting old. But I appreciate you guys saying happy birthday and stuff. Appreciate you. But we will call it good for today. Whatever, Visions. All right. Do you guys have any suggestions for someone who may not be affiliate, or you guys would like me to raid? Oh my god. Y'all kill me. But it's alright. I know it's all in good fun. Alright, Hustle. Put their name in chat and we will I will make sure to raid them. Alright. Alright, we're gonna raid CMP Soul. Or Complex Soul. There we go. I can read. You guys don't follow him, show him some love, give him some taco love and support. And I will see you guys next week.